go on? I am Jamaica. Business paradise, Jamaica. I am a resident of Earth. My pronouns are I, my, we, us, our. 1877. 10,991 square kilometers. 2.97 million people. And even still, our soul is immeasurable, our spirit unassailable. My soul doesn't fit within a geographical description. Neither is it in any one place, thing, or person. My soul is my influence, my impact, my reach. My soul is defined by my interests and efforts in democracy, health, wellness, accessibility. It is in the strides we take individually, collectively, armed with a vision to break barriers, create opportunities, and build legacies, so that I may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity. I am a buoyant spirit whizzing through generations, a master of joy, tastes, sounds, rhythm, a language of resilience and triumph. I am a movement, a belief, a system of truth, a lifestyle, a consciousness. Shh. Listen. Experience the calm, the stillness, the liberty. Inspire, instill, ignite, innovate. My spirit roams at will, kindling passions, driving developments, fueling research, building a nation. We revel in us, measuring our strides, calculating the seconds, making it count, bearing our souls to the earth, wearing our souls on our skin, chronicling our achievements in entrepreneurship, education, championing the environment, gifting the cardinals with pieces of my soul. Still, I remain whole. I am adventure. I am food. I am art. I am opportunity. Sea, plains, valleys, from my foothills to the peak. They weren't discovered. They've been there. I've been here. Then, now, tomorrow, and every day after. They have been and remain open secrets. Secrets to life. Mediums creating paths to sustainable development. A meeting space for the world, culture, ideas, a new revolution, an economic vault. I am more than a place, more than a people. I am an experience. My culture is my biology, my genetic code, my safe space where my colors are understood, my heritage and people respected and celebrated. We uproot impossibilities and create wealth through entrepreneurship, investment, technological pursuits. I am where you make true all dreams and aspirations. Our spirit guides us. Our determination keeps us. Our faith heals us. I am Pi, boundless, infinite, limitless, vast, immeasurable. Need I go on? I am Jamaica. Business paradise, Jamaica. I am a resident of Earth. My pronouns are I, my, we, us, our. 1877. 10,991 square kilometers. 2.97 million people. And even still, our soul is immeasurable, our spirit unassailable. My soul. Business paradise, Jamaica. I am a resident of Earth. My pronouns are I, my, we, us, our. 1877. 10,991 square kilometers. 2.97 million people. And even still, our soul is immeasurable, our spirit unassailable. My soul doesn't fit within a geographical description. Neither is it in any one place, thing, or person. My soul is my influence, my impact, my reach. My soul is defined by my interests and efforts in democracy, health, wellness, accessibility. It is in the strides we take individually, collectively, armed with a vision to break barriers, create opportunities, and build legacies so that I may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity. I am a buoyant spirit whizzing through generations, a master of joy, tastes, sounds, rhythm, a language of resilience and triumph. I am a movement, a belief, a system of truth, a lifestyle, a consciousness. Shh. Listen. Experience the calm, the stillness, the liberty. Inspire, instill, ignite, innovate. My spirit roams at will, kindling passions, driving developments, fueling research, building a nation. We revel in us, measuring our strides, calculating the seconds, making it count, bearing our souls to the earth, wearing our souls on our skin, chronicling our achievements in entrepreneurship, education, championing the environment, gifting the cardinals with pieces of my soul. Still, I remain whole. I am adventure. I am food. I am art. I am opportunity. Sea, plains, valleys, from my foothills to the peak. They weren't discovered. They've been there. I've been here. Then, now, tomorrow, and every day after. They have been and remain open secrets. Secrets to life. Mediums creating paths to sustainable development. A meeting space for the world, culture, ideas, a new revolution, an economic vault. I am more than a place, more than a people. I am an experience. My culture is my biology, my genetic code, my safe space where my colors are understood, my heritage and people respected and celebrated. We uproot impossibilities and create wealth through entrepreneurship, investment, technological pursuits. I am where you make true all dreams and aspirations. Our spirit guides us. Our determination keeps us. Our faith heals us. I am Pi, boundless, infinite, limitless, vast, immeasurable. Need I go on? Jamaica. Business paradise, Jamaica. I am a resident of Earth. My pronouns are I, my, we, us, our. 1877. 10,991 square kilometers. 2.97 million people. And even still, our soul is immeasurable, our spirit unassailable. My soul doesn't fit within a geographical description. Neither is it in any one place, thing, or person. My soul is my influence, my impact, my reach. My soul is defined by my interests and efforts in democracy, health, wellness, accessibility. It is in the strides we take individually, collectively, armed with a vision to break barriers, create opportunities, and build legacies so that I may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity. I am a buoyant spirit whizzing through generations, a master of joy, tastes, sounds, rhythm, a language of resilience and triumph. I am a movement, a belief, a system of truth, a lifestyle, a consciousness. Shh. Listen. Experience the calm, the stillness, the liberty. Inspire, instill, ignite, innovate. My spirit roams at will, kindling passions, driving developments, fueling research, building a nation. We revel in us, measuring our strides, calculating the seconds, making it count, bearing our souls to the earth, wearing our souls on our skin, chronicling our achievements in entrepreneurship, education, championing the environment, gifting the cardinals with pieces of my soul. Still, I remain whole. I am adventure. I am food. I am art. I am opportunity. Sea, plains, valleys, from my foothills to the peak. They weren't discovered. They've been there. I've been here. Then, now, tomorrow, and every day after. They have been and remain open secrets. Secrets to life. Mediums creating paths to sustainable development. A meeting space for the world, culture, ideas, a new revolution, an economic vault. I am more than a place, more than a people. I am an experience. My culture is my biology, my genetic code, my safe space where my colors are understood, my heritage and people respected and celebrated. We uproot impossibilities and create wealth through entrepreneurship, investment, technological pursuits. I am where you make true all dreams and aspirations. Our spirit guides us. Our determination keeps us. Our faith heals us. I am Pi, boundless, infinite, limitless, vast, immeasurable. Need I go on? I am Jamaica. Business paradise, Jamaica. I am a resident of Earth. My pronouns are I, my, we, us, our. 1877. 10,991 square kilometers. 2.97 million people. And even still, our soul is immeasurable, our spirit unassailable. My soul doesn't fit within a geographical description. Neither is it in any one place, thing, or person. My soul is my influence, my impact, my reach. My soul is defined by my interests and efforts in democracy, health, wellness, accessibility. It is in the strides we take individually, collectively, armed with a vision to break barriers, create opportunities, and build legacies so that I may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity. I am a buoyant spirit whizzing through generations, a master of joy, tastes, sounds, rhythm, a language of resilience and triumph. I am a movement, a belief, a system of truth, a lifestyle, a consciousness. Shh. Listen. Experience the calm, the stillness, the liberty. Inspire, instill, ignite, innovate. My spirit roams at will, kindling passions, driving developments, fueling research, building a nation. We revel in us, measuring our strides, calculating the seconds, making it count, bearing our souls to the earth, wearing our souls on our skin, chronicling our achievements in entrepreneurship, education, championing the environment, gifting the cardinals with pieces of my soul. Still, I remain whole. I am adventure. I am food. I am art. I am opportunity. Sea, plains, valleys, from my foothills to the peak. They weren't discovered. They've been there. I've been here. Then, now, tomorrow, and every day after. They have been and remain open secrets. Secrets to life. Mediums creating paths to sustainable development. A meeting space for the world, culture, ideas, a new revolution, an economic vault. I am more than a place, more than a people. I am an experience. My culture is my biology, my genetic code, my safe space where my colors are understood, my heritage and people respected and celebrated. We uproot impossibilities and create wealth through entrepreneurship, investment, technological pursuits. I am where you make true all dreams and aspirations. Our spirit guides us. Our determination keeps us. Our faith heals us. I am Pi, boundless, infinite, limitless, vast, immeasurable. Need I go on? I am Jamaica. Business paradise, Jamaica. I am a resident of Earth. My pronouns are I, my, we, us, our. 1877. 10,991 square kilometers. 2.97 million people. And even still, our soul is immeasurable, our spirit unassailable. My soul doesn't fit within a geographical description. Neither is it in any one place, thing, or person. My soul is my influence, my impact, my reach. My soul is defined by my interests and efforts in democracy, health, wellness, accessibility. It is in the strides we take individually, collectively, armed with a vision to break barriers, create opportunities, and build legacies, so that I may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity. I am a buoyant spirit whizzing through generations, a master of joy, tastes, sounds, rhythm, a language of resilience and triumph. I am a movement, a belief, a system of truth, a lifestyle, a consciousness. Shh. Listen. Experience the calm, the stillness, the liberty. Inspire, instill, ignite, innovate. My spirit roams at will, kindling passions, driving developments, fueling research, building a nation. We revel in us, measuring our strides, calculating the seconds, making it count, bearing our souls to the earth, wearing our souls on our skin, chronicling our achievements in entrepreneurship, education, championing the environment, gifting the cardinals with pieces of my soul. Still, I remain whole. I am adventure. I am food. I am art. I am opportunity. Sea, plains, valleys, from my foothills to the peak. They weren't discovered. They've been there. I've been here. Then, now, tomorrow, and every day after. They have been and remain open secrets. Secrets to life. Mediums creating paths to sustainable development. A meeting space for the world, culture, ideas, a new revolution, an economic vault. I am more than a place, more than a people. I am an experience. My culture is my biology, my genetic code, my safe space where my colors are understood, my heritage and people respected and celebrated. We uproot impossibilities and create wealth through entrepreneurship, investment, technological pursuits. I am where you make true all dreams and aspirations. Our spirit guides us. Our determination keeps us. Our faith heals us. I am Pi, boundless, infinite, limitless, vast, immeasurable. Need I go on? I am Jamaica. Business paradise, Jamaica. I am a resident of Earth. My pronouns are I, my, we, us, our. 1877. 10,991 square kilometers. 2.97 million people. And even still, our soul is immeasurable, our spirit unassailable. My soul doesn't fit within a geographical description. Neither is it in any one place, thing, or person. My soul is my influence, my impact, my reach. My soul is defined by my interests and efforts in democracy, health, wellness, accessibility. It is in the strides we take individually, collectively, armed with a vision to break barriers, create opportunities, and build legacies so that I may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity. I am a buoyant spirit whizzing through generations, a master of joy, tastes, sounds, rhythm, a language of resilience and triumph. I am a movement, a belief, a system of truth, a lifestyle, a consciousness. Shh. Listen. Experience the calm, the stillness, the liberty. Inspire, instill, ignite, innovate. My spirit roams at will, kindling passions, driving developments, fueling research, building a nation. We revel in us, measuring our strides, calculating the seconds, making it count, bearing our souls to the earth, wearing our souls on our skin, chronicling our achievements in entrepreneurship, education, championing the environment, gifting the cardinals with pieces of my soul. Open secrets, secrets to life, mediums creating paths to sustainable development, a meeting space for the world, culture, ideas, a new revolution, an economic vault. I am more than a place, more than a people. I am an experience. My culture is my biology, my genetic code, my safe space where my colors are understood, my heritage and people respected and celebrated. We uproot impossibilities and create wealth through entrepreneurship, investment, technological pursuits. I am where you make true all dreams and aspirations. Our spirit guides us. Our determination keeps us. Our faith heals us. I am Pi, boundless, infinite, limitless, vast, immeasurable. Need I go on? I am Jamaica. Business paradise.
It's on? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to ask you to put your phones on silence, or you can do anything you want to do. You could either turn them off or put them on silent. But so we can have an uninterrupted event. Thank you. Minister is on his way inside. We'll be starting in a few.
Triumph. I am a movement, a belief, a system of truth, a lifestyle, a consciousness. Shh. Listen. Experience the calm, the stillness, the liberty. Inspire, instill, ignite, innovate. My spirit roams at will, kindling passions, driving developments, fueling research, building a nation. We revel in us, measuring our strides, calculating the seconds, making it count, bearing our souls to the earth, wearing our souls on our skin, chronicling our achievements in entrepreneurship, education, championing the environment, gifting the cardinals with pieces of my soul. Still, I remain whole. I am adventure. I am food. I am art. I am opportunity. Sea, plains, valleys, from my foothills to the peak. They weren't discovered. They've been there. I've been here. Then, now, tomorrow, and every day after. They have been and remain open secrets. Secrets to life. Mediums creating paths to sustainable development. A meeting space for the world, culture, ideas, a new revolution, an economic vault. I am more than a place, more than a people. I am an experience. My culture is my biology, my genetic code, my safe space where my colors are understood, my heritage and people respected and celebrated. We uproot impossibilities and create wealth through entrepreneurship, investment, technological pursuits.
Please stand for the Jamaica National Anthem. Okay.
Eternal Father, bless our land, guide us with thy mighty hand, keep us free from evil powers, be our light through countless hours, to our leaders, great defenders, grant true wisdom
You may now be seated. Dr. Samir Amrouni, CEO, World Free Zones Organization, and his deputy, Mr. Abdullah Qassem. Senator the Honorable Orbin Hill, Minister of Industry, Investment, and Commerce. Mrs. Jennifer Griffith, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, who is representing the Minister of Tourism, Edmund Bartlett. The Honorable Homer Davis, Minister of State in the Office of the Prime Minister. Mr. Christopher Levy, Chairman of the Jamaica Special Economic Zone Authority, and his Deputy Chairman, Mr. Robert Honeygan. The Honorable Godfrey Dyer, Chairman of the Tourism Enhancement Fund and the person in charge of this convention center. Mr. Donovan White, Director of Tourism, and Mr. Delano Seavright, Senior Advisor and Senior Strategist in the Ministry of Tourism. Mrs. Maxine Besesa Bryan, representing Bishop the Honorable Conrad Pitkin, Custos of St. James. Councillor Uvel Graham, representing His Worship the Mayor, Councillor Leroy Williams. Chairperson of the Local Organizing Committee, Mr. Gary Scott, Acting Chief Executive Officer of JSEZ. Mrs. Odette Dyer and Mrs. Sanvia Martin Bailey, Deputy Chairs, other distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, good morning. My name is Janet Silvera, and I'm your host today. I'm a girl from Montego Bay, a proud citizen of what we call the friendly city. Thank you for deciding to use our city as your next venue for the World Free Zone Conference. I now invite Mrs. Mary Chambers Ector, who is a lay preacher of the Methodist Church, to do the invocation. Thank you.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let us now quiet our hearts, our souls. Let us focus on our Creator as we go to God in prayer. God our Father, we worship you. We declare your awesomeness above all others. You are God alone, and nothing and no one can be compared to you. We declare you as the holder of all power and glory. We thank you, God, for having brought us together in this forum. We thank you for the World Free Zones Organization, for AICE 2022, for the persons who will speak, for the information which will be shared, and for the new ideas that will be disseminated from this conference. We ask your blessings on everything that will take place, and may its impact be felt internationally, far beyond these borders. We pray for safety in this world that we occupy, for safety from harm, whether in body, mind, or soul. And may we be our brothers' keepers as we all strive with your help to make this world a better place. We declared continued success on this organization and all associated with it, and may all be done to your glory and honor. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thank you very much, Mary. We want to recognize all those who are online, who are joining us from right across the world this morning. 2 years ago, Jamaica made a bid for the World Free Zone Conference, and by the time we completed our presentation on why this event was supposed to be in Jamaica, we had won over those who were the decision makers in relation to our bid. The rest is history. This morning, we can safely declare that this will be the first international conference that will grace our shores since the pandemic. We have never hidden away from any fact that we liquor, but we talawa. Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite Mr. Christopher Levy, Chairman of the Jamaica Special Economic Zone Authority, whose team has the responsibility of staging the World Free Zone Conference here in Montego Bay. Please help me to welcome him.
Thank you very much. Good morning. That sounded very ominous, but I have a great team. I've been blessed with a great team. So I'd like to start by welcoming, I have to read this properly now, as protocol observes, Senator the Honorable Mr. Aubin Hill, Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce. Welcome, sir. Mr. Homer Davis, Minister in the Office of Prime Minister, Office of OPM. The Permanent Secretary, Jennifer Griffiths, is here also. And I think that I would also like to welcome Samir, Dr. Samir Hamrouni. We've spent a couple of days together, and it's great getting to know you, sir, and a pleasure. And his deputy, Abdullah Qasem. Abdullah, thank you very much, and it's great talking this morning. Welcome to Jamaica, everybody, and good morning. All other protocols and dignitaries observed. I would like to welcome you all to the Republic. I know Montego Bay as the Republic of Montego Bay, not really anything else. So basically, the launch of the Free Zone International Conference and Exhibition. The Special Economic Zone Authority is looking forward to hosting this prestigious event here in Montego Bay in June 13th to the 17th, 22. That's this year. It's exciting. Last year, the authority was invited by the World Free Zone Organization to submit a bid for Jamaica to host its annual conference and exhibition. And I want to tell you the importance of this is that this is the first, I think, the first in-person conference we're going to have, the organization is going to have for the last 2 years because of the virus. So it's quite an exciting event that we're opening the baton in this regard. COVID intervened and forced a postponement. So now, after an extended year of planning, we're excited to host the thought-provoking discussions that will be led by various stakeholders, practitioners, and policymakers. When we meet again later this year, we will be discussing with various stakeholders the best ways to achieve a more integrated world trade environment. Our focus will be on resilience, sustainability, and prosperity. A successful post-pandemic world must be marked by great resilience. And in this new paradigm, social and environmental sustainability are increasingly becoming more of a key driving factors for investment decisions. Jamaica is readily on board and willing to work with the World Free Zone Organization and partners, not only to reestablish a sense of normalcy, but also to reinstate policies for sustainable development. Key factors must include these recovery policies in the short term. Jamaica is well positioned to adapt and thrive. We have the tactical advantage of living and working and doing business in paradise. And we invite you to consider the alluring prospect, can't read it so good, the light bad, of joining us in this magnificent space as we hear from Dr. Harumi and other distinguished minds regarding the way forward for the free zone organizations. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for joining us here today, and I think we'll hear a couple of really good presentations, especially from the minister as well. So thank you very much. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Appreciate that, sir. We have tried to get him to say Jamaican words such as Irie, Wharton, Yaman, but he says he'll need 2 months in Jamaica in order to remember them. And we will host him for 2 months if he wants to, because we have not met a man more pleasant and a man that has really embraced Jamaica like this man has. Introducing our next speaker, Dr. Samir Amroumni, CEO of the World Free Zones Organization. Dr. Samir, in this role, he leads the organization to bring the free zone community together and to promote their positive impact. And you know what that impact is where free zones are concerned. In 7 years, he has overseen the reach of the organization into 140 countries. I'm wondering if I need to repeat that, but I don't think I need to. Through his flagship initiative, Free Zone of the Future, Dr. Samir is providing free zones with the necessary tools to be tech-ready, innovative, and sustainable, which contributes to the economic prosperity and social development of their host country. Our next speaker, really needs no great introduction. We saw him earlier this morning. We met him in Kingston. He met with everyone that was important to the organization, and he's here to tell you more about what his role is and what the role of the World Free Zone Organization is. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a true Jamaican welcome.
Assalamu alaikum. Jamaica, Irie. It's not easy to speak after Christopher. Senator, the Honorable Obin Hill, Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce. Mrs. Jennifer Griffiths, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, who is representing Minister Edmund Bartlett. The Honorable Omer Davies, Minister of State in the Office of the Prime Minister. Mr. Christopher Levy, Chairman, Jamaica Special Economic Zones Authority. Deputy Chairman, Mr. Robert Honigan. The Honorable Godfrey Dyer, Chairman, Tourist Enhancement Fund. Mr. Gary Scott, Chief Executive Officer of the Jamaica Special Economic Zones Authority and Chairperson of the Local Organizing Committee. Mr. Donovan White, Director of Tourism. Mr. Delano Sivrite, Senior Advisor and Senior Strategist in the Ministry of Tourism. Mrs. Maxine Besassor, representing Bishop, the Honorable Conrad Pitkin, Custis of St. James. Councillor Over Graham, representing His Worship the Mayor, Council Lero Williams, Odette and Samvia, Deputy Chair of the local organizing committee. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, good morning. It's such delight for me and my colleague, Abdullah, to be here in Jamaica to meet each one of you. My name is Samir, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the World Vision Organization. I'm representing and speaking on behalf of Chairman Dr. Mohammed Zaraouni. As the leading association of free zones around the world, our presence is truly global. We are present in over 140 countries, including in Jamaica, through our members, associate, regional offices, and national contact point. Thank you. Okay. Allow me to briefly introduce to you World Vision Organization, World FZO in short, activities, and that contribute to economic growth, trade inspection, job creation, and income generation. In keeping with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal, SDGs, the World Vision Organization constantly endeavor to advance many of the 17 SDGs, targeting prosperity for all. We are also working to ensure free zone to transition to green economy, so that we leave this earth a better livable place for future generations. You may be aware of the critical role free zones play in the economic activity of most nations. Often, free zones are enclaves of excellence, well integrated with the global value chain. Free zones produce, process, and trade a wide variety of goods and services that are so critical for the economic growth of country. No wonder the contribution of free zones to GDP has been rising in every geography. Our association offers a bouquet of products and services. These include the Free Zone Institute with 3 certifications, the Safe Zone certification, the Green Zone certification, and the Tech Ready certification. And most importantly, Prosperity Ranking Program, call it SDR. The Free Zone Laboratory, our advisory and consulting arm. The Free Zone Academy, training, leadership, and capacity building. And finally, the Free Zone Network for inclusive growth of all stakeholders. Among the many activities, a widely popular networking opportunity created by World FZO is its annual international conference and exhibition, AICE for short. In recent years, AICE has become a much-awaited calendar event for all stakeholders around the world. Participants find great value not only for a great networking opportunity the event provides, but also for knowledge-enriching discussions and keynote speeches delivered by high knowledgeable domain experts from reputed global institutions. In short, the who's who of the world trade, commerce, and industry, including policy makers and practitioners, are brought on a single platform that is AICE, where discussions revolve around not just current issues of challenges and opportunities, but futuristic topics that have the potential to change the way business is done. Some of you may be wondering why I am here today. The fact of matter, our association takes the AICE to different geographies around the world. I'm so honored, I'm so pleasured to announce the World FZO has decided in 2019 to hold his year's AICE 2022 in Jamaica at Montego Bay during June 13 to 17. On the agenda this year, a high-profile event with overarching theme, Zones, your partner for resilience, prosperity, and sustainability. In addition to a colorful inauguration ceremony, special remarks by multilateral organization directors will set the tone for as many as 5 panel sessions covering topics as varied as Panel 1, Shaping the Future of Supply Chain Resilience. Panel 2, Charting the future of an inclusive e-commerce. Panel 3, Building a New Generation of SDG, ESG entities. Panel 4, Reforming the Global Tax System. And Panel 5, How Ecosystems of Trust Drive Prosperity. AICE 2022 has an impressive host of partners, including global multilateral organizations, as well as regional institutions and private sector enterprises. Experts from these leading institutions and business entities will share their outlook for the future. We are completely convinced that there will be several high beneficial take-home messages for all the participants. Latin America and the Caribbean are important regions for the World FZO. Free zones here contribute to economic growth, jobs, income, and prosperity, but we strongly believe there is a potential for growth for free zones in this region. That's one key reason why World FZO decided to hold AICE 2022 here. In particular, Jamaica is a key country boasting a global linkage with Kingston as a chief port. We believe AICE 22 will benefit the whole region in general and Jamaica in particular. The last 2 years have been really challenging for the world with the pandemic-induced stress and disruption. With rapid vaccinations and stimulus package, it is time to regain our pause and work towards not just rebuilding, but also lay a sound pathway for the future. A future where the world becomes more resilient, more confident, and more growth-oriented. Jamaica pleasant settings provide twin benefits, a perfect gateway for inspiration, but also relaxation from the recent stresses and refresh. This is my official speech, and I would like to add 2 more personal thoughts. Do I have 30 minutes more? Okay. I'm here since several days, and I have heard repeatedly that what happened and said in Jamaica stays in Jamaica. And I know that this launching ceremony is being recorded, but I would like to add these two personal thoughts. As someone else said, I never fail. Whatever I do, I succeed or I learn. And what I learned from the past, that three elements, when they happen, there is no way back, no return. One, the arrow you throw. Two, the word you say. Three, the opportunity you lose. I strongly and deeply believe that together, through this partnership, we not just make this event a successful one, but a game changer for the country, for the region, and for the entire world. Second thought, personally, for me, the most beautiful feeling on earth is gratitude. And I would like to thank each one of you, Jamaica Special Economic Zones Authority, the local organizing committee, plenty of entities which I don't remember the names, but I said I will come 2 months before just to remember it. Thank you so much for all the effort, and on behalf of my colleague Abdullah and myself, see you soon. Thank you.
I can safely say Jamaica has found a new friend, a true friend, in Dr. Samir Amrouni. Thank you so much, sir. Our next speaker is from an organization that embraced the idea of Jamaica hosting this conference and literally ran with it, and today is one of our major sponsors. Her minister, the Honorable Edmund Bartlett, is viewed as the world's leading tourism minister. He is renowned for driving the expansion of public-private sector partnerships. As much as he's not here, this lady has been with him throughout his journey, deputizing. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this morning, I want to welcome to our city of Montego Bay on the world stage, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Ms. Jennifer Griffith. Thank you.
Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Senator the Honorable Auburn Hill. Minister of State in the Office of the Prime Minister, the Honorable Homer Davis. CEO of the World Free Zones Organization, Dr. Samir Amrouni. Chairman of Jamaica's Special Economic Zone Authority, Mr. Christopher Levy. Senior tourism representatives, other distinguished ladies and gentlemen, including senior representatives from the various organizations represented here today, and members of the media local and international. Good morning, and I think I can say, what a go on, everybody? Una airy? Okay. I thank you all for joining us today as we launch the World Free Zone Organization annual conference and exhibition, which will be held here in Montego Bay, our beautiful tourism capital, later this year. Let me apologize on behalf of our Minister of Tourism, Honorable Edmund Bartlett, who wanted to be here, but is traveling on official business. Nevertheless, he sends his very best wishes to everyone here today. We in the Ministry of Tourism could not be more pleased to have our island serve as host nation for this important global event, now in its 8th year and taking place in the Caribbean for the very first time. That Jamaica would be the next destination to host this important conference should come as no surprise. In addition to being a world leader in the tourism industry, we are also highly ranked by the World Bank for the ease of doing business. This is thanks in a large part to the efforts of the Jamaica Special Economic Zone Authority, which has worked long and hard to facilitate the development and promotion of investments in the special economic zones here in Jamaica. This will catalyze the growth and diversification of the nation's economy, as well as job creation for our people. From tourism's perspective, this conference will shine a spotlight on Jamaica as a premier destination for hosting meetings and events, as a 5-day conference will bring together a large cross-section of international, regional, and local participants. This includes world-class speakers, global free trade practitioners, policymakers, multilateral organizations, and business representatives as they exchange ideas, experiences, and visions for a more integrated global trade environment. Further, in addition to attending the conference, delegates will have the opportunity to experience a taste of our island home, from our welcoming people to our unique culture and spectacular destination product. Not only will this make their visit a memorable one, but they will leave with a first-hand experience of why Jamaica, and particularly our tourism sector, is ideal for investment. And Dr. Amroni, we want you to take back what happens in Jamaica, take it to the world. That's okay. Investment is crucial to the ongoing development and growth of our tourism sector as we seek to diversify our tourism product, provide more jobs for Jamaicans, and attract more visitors to our shores. This is why hosting this conference now is so important as we strive to recover from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. It has had quite an effect on tourism, as you know, and we need to build back better and stronger. Despite the pandemic, Jamaica is fortunate to be able to report that 90% of the planned tourism investments remain on track, with more than a dozen hotel development projects in progress throughout different areas of the island. And we have been doing our share of investment too. Jamaica has invested billions of dollars in updating our country's infrastructure. This includes improvements to the island's 2 major airports and the development of beach facilities, among many other projects. Moreover, we are investing in our people as we seek to drive community tourism experiences that bring the economic benefits of tourism directly into communities around Jamaica. This helps also through education and financing arrangements. This in turn provides them with more opportunities to build and expand their local businesses. In conclusion, it is only through investment from within Jamaica and from partners internationally that Jamaica can continue to grow its tourism product to meet the ever-evolving demands of our visitors. Therefore, on behalf of my ministry, my minister, our government, and our entire country, I would like to thank the World Free Zones Organization for choosing Jamaica, the heartbeat of the world, to host your annual conference and exhibition, We are all looking forward to this big event. I thank you.
Thank you very much, PS. As a youngster, I stayed for 10 years with the Jamaica Tourist Board. I worked in the tourism sector because it is the industry that I love the most. Now I'm in another sector with Minister Hill. Can't afford to get him jealous inside here this morning. And I know that this is also going to propel this country to where it needs to go. Thank you so much again. We're going to be doing some entertainment now, so we're going to remove the podium for a little while the Jamaicans, who are known for their talent, some of the best in the world, will entertain you in an authentic Jamaican way, the way we know how to do it. We're talking about Tammy T, Stephanie, and Rush Rebel, 3 women who are among the best on the hotel scene and everywhere else, but they're best on the hotel scene.
Rise up, stand and take your place, shine like the sun. Your journey has just begun. Rise up, stand and take your place, rule your destiny, be the best that you can be. Rise up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to extend a pleasant morning to everyone here. It's our absolute pleasure to be here. And in the true spirit of authentic reggae music, we want to give you this one from the king of reggae,
Bob Marley. My name is Tammy T.
I'm Rush Rain.
It's Stephanie Barnes.
I just want you to wave your hands, everybody. Come on. Ooh, yeah. Ready, girls?
Here we go. Set.
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Let them all pass all their dirty remarks.
One love.
There is one question I'd really love to ask.
One heart.
Is there a place for the hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind just to save his own? Believe me,
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love,
one heart.
one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright.
Saying,
Let's get together and feel alright.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's get together to fight this holy Armageddon.
One love.
When the night come, there'll be no more dues. Come on, Stephanie. Pity under those eyes.
Chances grow thinner. There ain't no hiding
Yes, everybody, come on, sing. One love,
one brother, one heart.
one heart.
Let's get together and feel alright.
Yeah. One love, one heart.
Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Let's get it, come on.
Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel
Thank you so much, ladies
Thank
and gentlemen.
you.
In the past, we would sing, "Come to Jamaica and feel all right." You remember those days? Come to Jamaica and feel all right. Yes. We would have invited the people, and that's exactly what we're doing with the World Free Zone Conference. We're inviting the people to come to Jamaica, do business, but don't leave us without feeling all right. That feeling that you're coming for, we're going to give it all to you. Thank you. Our keynote speaker this morning, Senator the Honorable Aubin Hill, Minister of Industry, Investment, and Commerce with responsibility, portfolio responsibility includes JAMPRO, JANAC, the Cannabis Licensing Authority, Trade Board Limited, Companies Office of Jamaica, Consumer Affairs Commission, and the Bureau of Standard. Minister Hill has over 35 years of working experience in the private sector. He is well renowned all over the world. Dr. Samir, you have inherited the minister that knows more about your industry than anyone else. As an international banker, he has lived in 9 countries and done business in more than 115. I'm assuming he probably speaks Spanish and French and all the other languages. With a Harvard MBA, Senator Hill spent 21 years as a banker in the Middle East. Starting in 2002, he also led the management team which completed the successful turnaround of one of the largest banks in the Caribbean, National Commercial Bank Limited, NCB. On January 11, which was what, just almost 2 weeks ago, Prime Minister Andrew Holness reshuffled the cabinet and appointed Minister Hill Minister of Industry, Investment, and Commerce. And ladies and gentlemen, he got up pretty early this morning to leave Kingston so he could grace us with his presence in Montego Bay. I want to hear a true Montego Bay welcome to our minister.
Mask off. For 21 years when I lived in the Middle East, Bob Marley's One Love, Luciano, John Holt, Cynthia Slosh, later on, Shaggy, they all kept me going with this wonderful music. One Love and whatever else. No, Janet can sing, I don't sing, but the three ladies, boy, it's a good thing the I3 is gone because you take over them job good. Give the ladies a round of applause, please. They did very, very well. Minister Homer Davis, Minister of State in the Office of the Prime Minister, responsible for Montego Bay. I won't go to that other word because other people might feel that they have a right to other places. So we stay with Montego Bay. Dr. Samir Harumi, Chief Executive Officer of the World Free Zone Organization. Mr. Abdullah Al-Qasim, Deputy CEO, World Free Zone Organization. You know, we had breakfast this morning. I'm so happy to see you in Jamaica. Good to see you again and to revive wonderful memories that I take from your region. Ms. Jennifer Griffiths, PS, I didn't want to say everlasting, but that's not right. But you know what I mean. Long-lasting PS in the Ministry of Tourism. And this gives me a chance to say a word or two about my friend Ed. Many of you might know, but I've known Ed for over 40 years. That dates both of us. Yesterday I had a chance to talk about him at the Jamaica Stock Exchange Investment Conference, because Ed and I recently have been traveling to the Middle East, Saudi Arabia. Ed has been a lot in the UAE, different emirates, working on getting that business from the Middle East into Jamaica. I have watched Ed in Europe, the Middle East, and elsewhere, and let me tell you this. We have the doyen of tourism minister, and by far, he is the leading tourism minister in the world, bar none. I've seen all of them look at Ed and really, really appreciate the work Ed has done for Jamaica, and he continues to do it, and he has endless energy. Say thanks again to Ed Bartlett, who's not here today, but opening and involved in the opening of another tourist business that has its headquarters in Jamaica, and he's there with our Prime Minister. So that's why he couldn't be here this morning. But P.S., we're very happy to have you. Mr. Christopher Levy, CEO and president of a very big company here in Jamaica that's leading in the Caribbean, but today he wears the hat of the chairman of the Jamaica Special Economic Zone Authority, which is a major arm to help this country grow. I'm very happy that Chris accepted that position. His deputy, Mr. Bobby Honeygan, who is the deputy chairman of the JSEZ, but also now the new general manager of the UDC, which has a big responsibility added to him. Clearly, of course, we have Mr. Godfrey Dyer, who is the chairman of the Tourism Enhancement Fund that owns and operates this entity. Good to have you, and be in your city, my friend Godfrey. We have, of course, Mr. Delano Seabright, Special Strategist Assistant to the Minister. We have Mr. Donovan White, who is the Director of Tourism. Very, 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 very big post, and one that is key in what we're trying to do. We have, of course, representing the Custos, Mrs. Maxine Besesa-Bryan, and Councillor Yuvel Graham, representing Mayor Leroy Williams. Other distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and I am here to extend welcome to you and say on behalf of the Jamaican government and the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, how happy I am for your audience and attendance here today. We value your participation in this vital preliminary process as Jamaica readies itself to host the upcoming World Free Zone 8th Annual Conference and Exhibition, scheduled for June 13 to 17 this year. The Andrew Holness administration is fully committed to make this an outstanding success, given that it's well to be here with the Free Zone, and we will make sure this conference and exhibition, which is the first in over 2 years because of the COVID pandemic, really becomes, as Dr. Samir Harumi says, the upward deflection point again of the Free Zone business, which has had to be dormant for all these years because of COVID. So this event, organized around the theme, Zones, your partners for resilience, sustainability, and prosperity, and you know how I love that last word, will be held at the Montego Bay Conference Center. Jamaica looks forward to hosting this conference, and we can't wait to welcome the nearly 1,500 guests from every part of the world who will be visiting our beautiful shores. And the World Free Zone Organization has about 120 countries as members in this group. Please be assured that Jamaica has put in place all the health and safety protocols for this important conference, coming as it does, as the world continues to navigate the twists and turns of COVID-19. The conference and its attendant activities will present an excellent opportunity to showcase Jamaica as a lifestyle and business destination. And we say the best in the Caribbean. Come on down, and the price is right. Jamaica will be showcased as an ideal location for special economic zone investment and provide a significant injection to our tourism destination recovery plan, which, as I said, Minister Ed has been relentless through this pandemic. I met, where was it now? Saudi Arabia. Met him with the head of the largest free zone and tourism shipping arrangement, that cruise ship arrangement. Big man in there. Ed was in there selling Jamaica like you can't believe. So Jamaica will be showcased as an ideal location for special economic zone investment and provide a significant injection to our tourism destination plan. The event will also serve to introduce new people to our exciting tourism product while exhibiting brand Jamaica to future investors. This will further our goal of attracting major opportunities for the development of large-scale, modern, special economic zones, and we're thinking about pharmaceuticals. There are many bad things that COVID brought to us. One of the good things is to recognize that your long supply chains bring with it particular challenges and particular problems. Well, Jamaica, we speak English here. We're near the largest market in the world. We have a legal system that is independent. Our judiciary is completely independent. You want to know how independent you are? Let one member of parliament or cabinet decide to make any comment about the judiciary. You see how quick they are down our throat, and rightly so. Independent they are. The central bank is independent. You have no currency controls in this country if you bring in clean money and you want to take out clean money. We don't do the other type. But unlike some other places, Jamaica has no currency controls. It's a great investment destination. Investments in Jamaica by multinational companies to provide employment opportunities, whether those are hotel services. Imagine, we have so many hotels in this region, and we don't have a special area where, a logistics area where I want to set up a hotel. I go there and I walk through this acres of hotel supplies, and you say, well, I'm going to suit out my hotel. I want 300 beds. I want 6,000 sheets, whatever. Well, the Special Economic Zone Authority, The Caymanas campus is being built to make sure people who are in that service can have a logistics center to come. And we're looking not only at that, but automobile parts. We're looking at oil services. Guyana is a main oil delivery and developing country for oil. Venezuela, southern United States, the logistics center should be in Jamaica. So the Jamaica Special Economic Zone will be doing that. JSEZ, the Jamaica International Financial Service Authority, again in my ministry, will be making sure that people who want to develop business can register them in Jamaica, not just as a brass plate, but you must have your operations here. We make it easy for you to buy land. You set up trusts. JSEZ, the legislation, 2 pieces are left, almost done, will be done this year to make sure Jamaica becomes that place that you can set up your business, and the knowledge economy that we're trying and making sure to develop will be developed here. Free zone, special economic zone associations, developers, occupants, and free zone users will be here for this conference. Consultants, government organizations, and of course, international trade-related bodies, as Dr. Samir Harumi mentioned. In this exchange of ideas that allows free zone worldwide to grow and prosper, as you are aware, free zones, free trade zones, special economic zones share common features. However, the difference in nomenclature is based on territory and the stage of economic development. Our government, the Andrew Holness administration, recognizes Jamaica's Special Economic Zone as a most important facility to promote our country's investment, drive job creation, and importantly, boost the wider economy through investment and training. Training is vital. If we're going to get all the people we need to be employed and to serve these companies, I tell you something. I just took over this ministry. I was looking at the 30 or so functions, and number 19, I remember the number, says industrial apprenticeship. Well, we haven't had any of that much here in Jamaica, but we're going to have to make sure that we put in, and my ministry will be driving that with the Ministry of Agriculture too, but really education and STEM, to make sure that we have the people trained in all kinds of skills, to make sure that as we invite investors in, we do have people in here to serve them. What are the economic benefits of the SEZ? Benefits projected from Jamaica's Special Economic Zone regime include stimulation of wide-scale economic activities, especially in new emerging sectors. Already, the SEZ regime and other initiatives have resulted in the creation and stimulation of sustainable business-to-business linkages, harmonization of fiscal incentives. We're doing that with legislation. Dr. Nigel Clark is leading that, and many times I have the privilege of shepherding these legislation through the Senate, and other reforms that are being intensified. In the long term, it is expected that the Jamaican economy will be transferred to reflect a greater emphasis on efficiency, transparency, and predictability. That's what businesses want. What COVID injected was a great deal of unpredictability. You don't know which mask to wear, whether you're going to wear one today or not tomorrow, and you know what I mean. We're trying through legislation to deliver a measure of predictability that investors and business people can say, yes, Jamaica is a destination that I should put my investment dollars. There are now 213 Special Economic Zone stakeholders across 10 of Jamaica's 14 parishes. These include 46 standalone single-entity developers, 66 occupants, 26 multipurpose developers, and 18 zone users. Preliminary data suggests that SEZs already approved and those being processed will provide employment for approximately 53,000 people. Overall, the SEZ facilities are spread across 28.9 million square feet, including commercial offices, training and incubation space, warehousing and distribution, manufacturing, assembly, and production facilities, among others. So we are building out the industry. The build space is going in. Minister Homer Davis is responsible for Western Jamaica. The ring road is going around Montego Bay to ensure that the traffic hassles that will develop as we grow are ameliorated with this ring road that is going to go in. Already the plans are in and we're well down the road. The transformation into this modern, internationally recognized sector will potentially deliver a range of benefits. These include strengthening our engagement in trade by capitalizing on Jamaica's nearshore location for global businesses. You know where Canada is, you know where the United States is, you know where the Panama Canal is. A strong and independent legal system, as I mentioned before. Enhancing our private sector's ability to expand through increased access to global value chains. Our banking system is strong, gone through the COVID and came out on the other side, or coming out on the other side, very strong and able, with great connections. We do not do funny money in Jamaica. Don't bring it here, it's not going to work. And we have very powerful partners who will help us to keep it out. At the same time, a special economic zone is promoting knowledge transfers and the use of technology to a wide urban support area. In this area, for instance, Portmore has the biggest bedroom community of university-trained professionals. So we have the workforce to encourage people to come here. The Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce is seeking, through the development and promotion of the SEZ regime, to place our country at the center of international trade lanes in order to attract large corporations and who are eager to benefit from the nearshore proposition. What do I mean? I dream, because the Prime Minister, when talking to the stock exchange 2 nights ago, said we must dream. So we start dream big. We go home and dream. But I'm living on other people's dreams. Mike Henry, Ed Bartlett, others before me. Where Dr. Samir, Your Excellency Abdullah, planes lift out Emirates airline, lift out of Dubai and land in Vernon Field, where we're planning to build. We're looking at investors now. It's going to the market shortly, to build a runway of 14,500 meter so that the big A380s can lift up from Dubai. Nobody stop in Europe. Fly over them. Come to Jamaica, land in Jamaica, bring the cargo to Jamaica, and spread it out from Jamaica to the region of not just CARICOM, but South America and North America. In other words, develop a brand new market for people who don't go just to the United States, but everywhere else in the region, and Jamaica can be that place for you. So we're looking for that to happen, and we're working towards it. We will be going back to the Middle East again to talk about who will be investing in these areas. So the Special Economic Zone is really a place that we're looking to make sure work. But while Jamaica and others have gone through COVID-19, it is the bouncing back of our economy that is showing how resilient, and frankly, I'm a minister of government, how well the Andrew Holness administration has managed this pandemic through difficult times. Has it been perfect? No, but no country's has been perfect. Ours has come out very well so far. And think about this. The Jamaican economy dipped by 18.4%. Our GDP sank by 18.4% to June 2020. By September 2021, the economy had grown by 12.4% in the quarter to September 2021. In the quarter ending December 2021, we grew by another 5.8%. Or in that last quarter of last year, unemployment fell by 3.7% again, down to 7.1%. It's the lowest unemployment figure in the history of Jamaica, and collecting unemployment figure. Give everybody involved, especially the tourism industry, the BPO, the knowledge services industry, and a little clap for the government that have done this and continued so well. So many of us work so hard, and so many of you have done so well to make this result a reality. So Jamaica is a destination that investors must come in. I spoke to the stock exchange yesterday. Trinidad's largest company, Massey, is now cross-listing in Jamaica. Why? Because once it's cross-listed in Jamaica, there are no currency controls to bother you bringing your money in or taking it out. When you list in Jamaica, they have businesses in Colombia, they have business in Guyana, business in Trinidad, of course, their head office, the United Kingdom, USA. Anybody from around the world can invest in Massey shares on the Jamaican Stock Exchange. Jamaica is the investment destination in the Caribbean. Our stock market is well run. Bloomberg for 2 years in the past 5 said it was the best run stock market. And people who have invested in stocks, and I'm very glad that's ordinary people, taximen, people who work as helpers in home, are now investing in the stock market. I strongly support that we do this, but Jamaica is the place in which to invest. As an organization, the World Free Zone is strong, representing, as I said, over 120 countries, which own and operate over 3,000 free zones and special economic zones worldwide. I look forward to our annual meeting in June 13 to 17 this year, when, as a worldwide community of special economic zones, we chart the way forward with new strategies to leverage and strengthen our group. I'm very glad that Dr. Samir and Mr. Abdullah are here with us. We plan to achieve the broadest economic benefits for our individual countries and our organization, unlock trading and investment opportunities for our countries, and have a positive effect on the wider world. What we do together in the coming weeks and months will resonate for decades to come. No longer are we constrained to just watch the future of our countries unfold. We have the capacity, and indeed we must help to shape our future through the World Free Zones Conference that will come here in June. Thank you so much, and good to see you, Dr. Samir and Abdullah Al-Qasimi.
Our future. A lot of what happens in our future is dependent on this conference. Minister, you couldn't have said it any better. What you have given us here this morning prepares us, or should I say is the catalyst for us to ensure that everything goes right. I have no doubts whatsoever, under the leadership of Mr. Gary Scott, Odette Dyer, and Sanvia, we are going to show the world that we can do this. And I don't want to forget Karen Benjamin and his team, because he has a dynamic team at this convention center that will ensure this happens. I want to recognize a number of the companies that helped us this morning. Yes. Phase 3, they're here. At it, you see those things on the trees? Want to recognize John Swaby, one of the organizations that helped us, and Thai Flora helped us as well this morning. Now, what we have done is we have mixed it up. Mixed it up with Montego Bay-based companies and Kingston-based companies to ensure that we look good. To show Mr., or should I say, Samir, because he doesn't like you to call him Dr. Samir, or he doesn't want it, he says, call me Samir. So I have permission to call Samir Samir. Want to tell you that we're ready to take care of your business for you, sir. I'm now going to invite Miss Jennifer Griffith to do a presentation to Deputy CEO of the World Free Zone organization, Mr. Abdullah Kassem. Monsieur, please join me on stage. Il parle le français. Yes, I'm asking you to come on stage, sir. I know you would like to go to the airport. We are going to do a presentation to you first. We invite Mr. Abdullah, please make your way on stage. We know that you are leaving for the airport shortly, so we're ensuring that we do. You first, Mr. Abdullah. We also wish to invite the Director of Tourism on stage to assist us with this presentation. Thank you. Ms. Griffith. Director of Tourism Donovan White and Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism will do a special presentation now. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're now going to be doing another presentation. This time to Dr. Samir. Dr. Samir. Thank you. And if you thought we were finished, thank you. Thank you, Director. Thank you, PS. And if you thought we were finished, we always give a little piece of Jamaica to those who come. But today, we are inviting Abdullah to take home all of Jamaica with him. Yes. We now invite Minister Hill, Mr. Scott, and our chairman to make their way on the stage.
And as Gary comes up, I want to really say a very special thanks, not just to, I've already recognized the chairman and deputy chairman of JSEZ, but I know how much work Gary and the staff from JSEZ, working with the tourism ministry, have done to make this a reality. They also do a tremendous amount of work together, the same team, in Dubai, where the World Trade activities going on, Jamaica Day is coming up. So Gary and the team, the ladies who I saw outside, thank you so much for the diligent work that you've done. Here's Gary. All right.
Thank you very much, Minister. We now invite Abdullah, please make your way on stage. This is a very special gift. We want you to take all of Jamaica with you.
Don't step back anymore. Don't step back anymore.
Yeah. Thank you. Minister, please don't leave the stage, gentlemen. Just Abdullah can leave the stage. Thank you. We have one last presentation. This will be done to Samir, Dr. Samir Amrouni. Where are you? Oh, you went outside? You got permission? Okay. Now, Dr. Samrouni is from Tunisia, which is North Africa. Now, that map we're giving him is a map of Africa. But look in the middle, look at the top. And there you'll see Jamaica. We are giving him our heart. It's the heartbeat of Jamaica that we want him to take back. When he goes to Dubai, which is where he lives now, we want him to take the heartbeat of Jamaica with him. And you know Jamaica is the heartbeat of the world, right? Good. Dr. Samir, we want you to cherish that painting. We want it to be put right above your head at your desk. And don't worry to think you have to take it in your luggage. We'll ship it for you if we have to, because we understand. Thank you so much, gentlemen. We really appreciate. We are finally going to launch this officially, gentlemen. And now we invite Adit to take our viewers online and the people in our audience to the next level. That's what. Gentlemen, we're ready for that video. Officially launching the conference, and we're going to ask Samir not to leave the room.
Let's explore the prospects from the beautiful city of Barcelona. Let's explore the prospects of a new location. Ladies and gentlemen, the coordinates for your next destination. From the beautiful city of Barcelona, let's explore the prospects of a new location. Ladies and gentlemen, the coordinates for your next destination are locked in. The future awaits. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for liftoff. Just to the north of the vibrant Caribbean Isles is the magnificent island of Jamaica, where lush green mountains cascade into majestic cityscapes, a kaleidoscope of colors and sounds, the most precious jewel in the Caribbean and the heartbeat of the world. With a population of 2.9 million of the warmest people, Jamaica stands proud as the home of the world's fastest men and women and the birthplace of reggae music. The island boasts a plethora of engaging activities poised along miles of breathtaking landscapes, carved by crystal blue rivers, enriched by the year-round gaze of the golden sun. This is Jamaica land we love. Despite the global pandemic, Jamaica had a record-breaking growth in GDP and secured a spot among the top 50 freest economies in the world. Jamaica was also named the #1 Caribbean country to do business and invest by Forbes. The nation's continued development has led to Jamaica's emergence as a regional hub for trade and an important investment destination for major transnational corporations. The World Free Zone Organization's 2022 Annual International Conference and Exhibition, hosted by the Jamaica Special Economic Zone Authority, will be held at the picturesque Montego Bay Convention Center in the beautiful parish of St. James from June 13 to 17, 2022. Registration opens today.
Assalamu alaikum. Again, thank you so much for your effort. I would like to ask Honorable Minister to join me, please. On behalf of all our partners, Jamaica Special Economic Zones Authority.
Sorry, just a minute, sir.
Okay, I don't use. Excellency, on behalf of your government, Christopher, on behalf of all the local organizing committee, I officially declare the launch of AICE 8th Jamaica Montego Bay, 13 to the 17th of June. We'll see you there. Thank you so much. Got it? Yeah, we have to keep the flag for the 17th of June to the next city. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We had set in a little time for question and answers. However, what we're going to do is if you have questions, we're going to ask you to take the ministers and the PS to the side, and we'll do the, owing to the fact both Samir and Abdullah have to catch a flight back to the airport, including our chairman, who has to get there for 11:30. So we are going to be allowing you questions. However, we're going to ask you to just take it after we have closed off the program. Those who are watching us from wherever you are in the world, we want to thank you for joining us this morning. It has been our pleasure. Thank you.